to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness.
Hey, welcome and thanks for joining me in another video, and welcome to the world of medical technology and the lab. In today's video, I'll be taking you on a tour in the chemistry department. The lab has various departments, so today I'll just be sharing with you what happens in the chemistry department. Before I dive into the video though, please remember to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll know when I upload a brand new video. Also, please remember to follow me on all socials at Charlie Lewis. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so this is the chemistry department. Just going to go through and give you guys a breakdown of what's in the chemistry department. So this area is where we log our samples. So once the samples get into the lab, we would enter them into the LIS system, and we have our printer. Don't mind the cards there. We have our printer here. So once we validate the results on the analyzer, then the results will be printed here. Alright, so this is the chemistry analyzer that we have. This is the Cobas Pure C303. This is the chemistry analyzer that we use now, and these are the racks. This rack is to run our calibrations, and this rack is to run our controls. The green rack, the green rack is to run our daily wash, and then these gray racks over here, they are for the samples. So we have to run calibrations and controls daily before we start the day's work. If the controls or the calibrations don't come in, then we have to repeat them before we can go ahead, because we want to ensure that we are giving out accurate results or a true representation of what is going on with the patient's sample. So the calibrations will have to be done daily, and the controls also. So for the beginning of each shift, we have to run those. So yeah, this is the calibrators for the ISC. So that's the sodium potassium chloride. That's that. We have another machine here. This one is to be installed shortly. We just received this one, so this should be installed shortly for us to be able to use both machines per day. Not per day, each day. This area on the chemistry analyzer, this is where we put our samples. So we would put the samples here, and then the samples would exit on this side, as you see right here. So we have these racks, these trays that the samples would go on. They are removable, so if they're full, so say for instance they're full, we can just remove it and add another one and start putting on some other samples. Yeah. So under here now we have this is where our reagents are. We have our syringes here. We have our acid wash, our basic wash, our reference, and under there we have a filter. So we have to clean that every 2 weeks. So as I'm looking here, I don't need to refill any of these reagents or replace any of these reagents. I can go for the rest. This is a barcode reader we use to replace all reagents. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you guys where we keep all the cassettes for the various tests performed in the chemistry department. So this is where we keep the cassettes. Yeah, this is where we keep our cassettes. I'm just trying to find an empty slot to put the reagent that is very low on the machine. So I'm just going to drop it in and search for another empty slot to add the other cassette that I have to install or place on the machine. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, so here we have the reagent probe and the sample probe. This one that is I'm focused on here is the reagent probe, and then the one on the far left, that's the reagent probe. That is the probe that would take up the sample and place it in the wells. The black thing that you're seeing there, that's where the wells are for mixing of the reagent with the sample. So yeah, that's that. Once we add a new reagent to the machine, we have to register that specific reagent. So that's what I'm doing now. This is our reagent fridge, and we have our temperature charts here. We have our temperature charts there. The freezer, we store our serum for a week, so we store them here, and then after a week we will just discard them. Under the bottom here is our section for our reagents. All reagents are stored in this Yes, so all reagents are stored in this refrigerator, and then we have some in the other fridge around the other side. Yeah, so that's that. That's that. So we also have some reagents up here. These are the room temperature reagents. We have some over there as well, and we have our electrodes over there. Gloves are kept in our glove thing. Then we have our other box reagents here. So those are the reagents that we would replace the bottles on the machine. So yeah, that's that. Over here we store our clots for a week, and then after that we will discard them. So this is our workstation. This is our workstation. So this is where we actually sit and have this is where we sit and pour samples so that they can go on to the machine. We have so that concludes my little tour of the chemistry department. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll know when I upload a brand new video. Also, please comment below any topics you'd like to see me discuss on this channel. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my